Hello everyone, welcome to BumblebeeCrafts. Thanks for tuning in to Monday's video from me. So this week I'm going to be starting the paper crafting side of my 3 seasonal journals. If you've not been following along, I've made the covers and some fabric elements over the last 2 Fabric Fridays. We put the 3 different covers together. I've done some ruffles, there's some clusters, a fabric flip, a page and a little pocket for each of the 3 journals that I'm putting together. So now I'm starting to put together what digitals that I want to use, any old book pages, that kind of thing, so that we can actually start putting the journals together and decorating them. So I'll just recap that the red one is going to be my Christmas journal. So as you can see from this page here that I still need to finish, it's got Santa, Noel, so it's full on Christmas. The green one is seasonal. I wanted to keep with the lovely green with pops of red colour that there is this time of year, but that are in nature, so it's much more woodland forest base. There's some gorgeous prints there, poinsettia page there, this lovely image, and you can see as we're going through we've got some lovely neutral pages. There's going to be lots of lace and frills and stuff in this one, so it's seasonal for this time of year with the colours, but it doesn't have anything Christmas in it. And then the third one is my winter one, where we've got some lovely winter landscapes. I've got some more of those lovely animal pages that are going to go in there. So yeah, what I tend to do first is this particular way. Sometimes I won't, sometimes I'll get the digital and then work with the digital to design the cover and the bits that are going to go in it. This time round I had these pack of fat quarter fabric from Hobbycraft, and it's been led by the cover this time round. So if we pop the winter one over there, the seasonal one there, and what I've done with this one is I have pulled everything that's red with splashes of green, because the inside's green but obviously the red's on the outside. So I have a couple of different coloured red pieces of paper. These are just thin copier paper, so they can be decorated up nicely. I found this in my pre-made stash. It is a pocket. That's a lovely nice big pocket there. I think I must have made this last year, looking at the embossing and the inking that I did on there. I've got a lovely old book page. I've got this lovely napkin page that I made again last year, so this was in my pre-made stash. And then I've just pulled various digitals from different people. This one's been backed onto some green. Let me see if I can remember. VintageByMe, I think is the name. They will be all listed below in the description box. The same with this one, but that's been backed, I think that it's either TaylorMadeJournals or VintageStudio. Is it VintageStudio 717? There's a few different ones that I've used in here. This one's Artmaze. This one I think was from that pack again. Same with this one, that's an Artmaze. These are, I should have the name here, SharmStudios. This was the predominant images that I wanted to use throughout the kit, was these lovely gorgeous Christmas animals. So I've got those to use, and I've just done them as a little flip on the page that flips out, and the same on that one. How cute do they look? A lovely little page here that I have, and I've just put a couple of little tags. Now these are from Tracie Fox's compendium, but last year it was the festive compendium 23, so that's a fun little page to do. Got a plain page there, another plain page there, and then these two are my front and centre pages. So this one's going to be my front page with a flip out, you know, Merry Christmas and everything on there. That's a RachandBella one from last year's kit that I've used. So that's my front page. This is the center page, lovely backing there, and then this gorgeous Christmas print in there, and then it's got a couple of little flip outs, so that's why those are together. So that's kind of what I do. I go through once I've got my cover here and just pull out digitals and prints that I think will go with it, because these, I'm not using any one particular kit with these. So what's left to do is a couple of pages still left to do for this one, so let's get on and do those now, and then we can go through the other two journals. Now, what was I doing? Anything? No, these were going on to here as a flip out, but this was just going to be plain. Sometimes I do print, like I've done here on this page. I've used some higher quality paper, and I've printed both sides on this one. These were just done on copier paper, and when I do them on copier paper I stick the two together like this, and then I'm going to glue around the outside, so it's just a bit of Pritt stick in the middle, and then glue around the outside. I'll show you how I do that when we come to working on this one. But by doing that, it gives me the opportunity to add all the lovely flip outs, because I just put a little tab inside them here and join them all together. So it's a fun little idea that I've been doing for a while. So if you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. I've had quite a few new subscribers following the Christmas craft off collaboration that I was honoured to be a part of. So yeah, hello and welcome to my crafting adventures. So yeah, we're just going to glue the edges together if my glue wants to come down in the bottle. Let's pop that up out of the way. Here we go. There we go. And I'm just using a really strong Crafters PVA glue, and I buy it in large big bottles and then just decant it into this. It's very similar to art glitter glue. I'm just going all the way around the edge, because I'm not doing anything else, not having any other flips or anything to this one. I will sew around this one as well, as it's not got any flips or anything. I've sewn around some of them. And then all I do is go from the centre out, and I do not get any bubbling or anything like that on them. They all come up really, really smooth. The only thing I do like to do is, I do sometimes, if it's slightly thicker paper, I will score, use my scoreboard to score down the middle before I fold, but 9 times out of 10 you can just fold it straight away and it's absolutely fine. So obviously we need to wait for that to dry before I can stitch around that one. But we can get to work on these, which are the little flap outs for this one. So let me grab my scissors and cut these out. I should have cut them out beforehand, shouldn't I, really? Okay. And then I'm just going to roll this down the edge of my desk actually to flatten it a little bit more. There we go. I want to leave this little bit on because this is the flap that is going to hinge inside our page. There we go. I'll stick that in my scraps, and then this is just going to get folded over like so, and that is what gets flapped in. So you tuck it in like that, we'll glue it down, and that is our lovely hinged page. So that's one done. Let's cut this one out, which means this is the hinge because it's going the opposite way. And then a little off the bottom. So let's just roll it on the corner of my desk to straighten it out. That's what happens when you use glue stick, it can get a little bit. Okay, so now this one gets folded over. Like so. And that is the little lip that goes into there. I like that. Right, now I think I want to just round the corners on all of these. I think I did that on the others. And then I'll give them a quick little ink. And I've pulled out my lumberjack plaid ink here, so it's nice and festive. Just adds a little touch more to the edges. Normally I'd use Vintage Photo, but I want something a bit more festive. It's very juicy, this pad. Very juicy. Okay. So, so how are you all doing? I hope you're all doing well. Are you gearing up now for Christmas crafting and making? Or are you just doing festive seasonal makes? I'm just going to ink around my page as well. It's easier to do it before I glue the page together. Yeah, I can do this side as well. There we go. Not too bad. Normally I get red ink all over me. Perhaps it's from when I do this where it's still a little bit wet. Right, okay, so what we need to do now is glue our little flaps in. This process is very simple to do. As I said, printing it on copier paper just gives me the opportunity to add this to it before I then glue the page together. Okay, so we want you centre, so I just kind of eyeball the centre, make sure that's in as far as it will go. Like so, and then I leave it out that way so that it dries. Okay, so we want to do the same this side. There we go. just again eyeballing the centre. Like so. Nice and flat. Okay, so I'll then turn it over, and you see how I did the other one, just a line round. I always put extra glue on this section. Always do, just go around, because it's going to have a lot more wear and tear. And down the side. A bit wobbly on my lines today. Okay, just go all the way down here. There we go. And just do the same. And then that just needs to dry before we can fold it up. So let me just leave that over there to dry. So that's basically how I have done the pages in here. And then obviously I have stitched around some of these ones as well. Not all of the pages have been stitched around, but some of them. Okay, so that is our traditional full-on Christmas one. So let's go with the pages for here. There we go. So this is what I've put together, almost like a little kit really. I've got my journal cover. There's no ruffles in this one because I'm going to have a lot more lace on the edge of the pages, but I've got a couple of cute little clusters, a lovely little pocket there, a lovely little fabric flip, and then I've got this fun piece of lace that's going to be our page in the journal. So they are what I have done for this one on the Fabric Fridays. And then these are the pages that I've got. So let's see, this kit is My Happy Lantern, which was a new digital artist to me, and it's Winter Wonderland Animals, just junk journal pages, and they are absolutely gorgeous. And then I've backed them with another kit that I had, I can't remember the name, but again all the people that I've used will be linked in the description box. So there's going to be those 3 pages. Now they just need trimming up. I've got a book page, and I'm going to use this lovely poinsettia napkin in here. These pages I have pulled out, and again they've been backed with some of this, so they're good to go. Those just actually need folding, don't they? I wanted to use these 2 pages as well because I do like to have some writing page, so we just need to fold those, and then these are the ones that we need to glue. Okay, so I'm going to put those in there. Move those to the side, those to the side. Let's fold these up. There's my bone folder. Now, I'm going to do these 2 first actually, because then I can gauge my size, because I don't want to chop the bunny's face off. I don't want to fold him in half. So I've got that green and this green. Okay, so if we folded this there, yeah, you're going to chop his little nose off, and I don't want to do that. So what I'm thinking of doing is if we fold this one here, doesn't matter that it's slightly smaller, get the bird's beak in there. So we've got that. And then what I think I will do is fold that, make sure we're not too far, somewhere like there. There we go. And then that can become a flip out, so you get to see that lovely image. Obviously we've got this image here, and then on the back you've got the smaller page, so if it was over a page like this, that's what it would be like. Yeah, I think that's nice. I like that. Okay, so that's one page done. Let me just go over and burnish that down nice. There we go. That's nice and flat. Right, same with this one. Let's just see, if we folded it in half, our poor little robin is going to sew. What I'm thinking of doing is again doing something like this. Now, do I want it so that my page is like that? I think I might do. Okay, so this one is going to go like this. So we've got this page here. Be nice with a little bit of lace or something down there, wouldn't it? Got that page. Oops. That page. Got a little. We could always make that a little pocket on there, and then it folds over, and you see that still keep that lovely image. Okay, that's that one. Let's do. Just make sure I've got everything flush. Like that. Lovely. That's number 2. And then we've got this one to use. Okay. Actually, that one would work folded directly in half, wouldn't it? Look at that. I'll just pull this down a little bit. I can see my edges. Yeah, that one would work in half. That's lovely. On there, and then we've got that page. Not happy that it cut that off, but what I'll probably do is perhaps put a corner pocket on there, and that'll hide the little bird. It's because I when you print these, let me show you, have I got them all here? Yeah, they print small like this page, but I wanted them borderless, so obviously it has meant that a lot of the image has been chopped off because it's made it bigger. But like I said, that's fine. I'm going to put a nice little pocket across there so we won't see the fact that the bird's head's been chopped off. So yeah, that's the 3 pages, and that's the other colour one. So we've got to start with some of our pages. Let's pop them in there. So let's see how we're doing on time. 25 minutes spray. The screen looks particularly dark, so hopefully I've got my ring light on because it's quite a grey morning, so hopefully it's light enough for you guys to see. Let's put them under there, bring in my cutter, and let's trim these up. Now this side was printed borderless, so I'm hoping I can keep these longer sides anyway, at least. And they will make some fun little strips of something. Okay, we'll do the same this side. Sorry, I'm going lengthways. Okay, I don't think I'm going to keep that little strip, but these slightly bigger ones would work with some clusters or something. So I just need to sort out as well the colour. I don't know whether I'm going to use a green ink or whether I want to go more for vintage photo on the pages with this. Yeah, that's going to be nice. That's one. There's a lot of vintage elements coming out in this, a lot of the darker colours, so I think that's what I might just stick with. Oops, not quite got that one. There's a slither of white still. That's better. Another fun square. That's that page. Again, not quite. I guess sometimes the digital doesn't always print straight. That's better. There we go. So, let's see. We want these in half. I'm not doing very good at folding them in half today, am I? There we go. That's my going folder. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. That's going to give some lovely writing space actually on there. Oh, that's nice. That's one. Two. That's nice. Cute little Bambi. Lovely. Okay, so that's 3 more pages that can go in there. What I tend to do is just make up a bunch of pages and then see. I usually go roughly between 15 and sometimes I push it to about 20, 21, but I don't like to do it too much. If I've got that many pages in there, then what I tend to do is have a lot of writing space in them. Right, so what we want is glue stick for this, and what I've already done is decided what I'm having on each page. Does that go that way? Yes, it does go that way. This one I believe is, in fact some of them are as well further down, from Tracie Fox's Simple, is it Simple Christmas or Simple Festive kit? It's one of her older ones from last year, and again it's just backed with this lovely page. So all I do is just do a line of glue down the middle of the page and just join the two pages together. This is the first step, just joining them together. So we have this one and that lovely background. And I leave the white on until I've done this stage. That's the next bit, cutting off the white, because then we can get it equal both sides. I've got a lovely print here, and then this page, I can't think who, CalicoCollage or something like that it is. Okay, and we've got a lovely patterned one on there. I know this one's definitely a Tracie Fox one. Lovely winter scene there. I've got that in the back. There we go. Lovely pattern on there. And then that one with the lovely red on there. Okay, that's all we need the glue stick for. So now what I need to do is trim them all up. There, otherwise the arm will hit the light. So where are we? This one's got a wider border, so I'm going to use this one as my guide. Go, make sure we're all round this side here. So that's one page done. So yeah, I'm just going to work my way through these pages. Notice this is the smaller of the two sides. Okay, fair enough. Let's do it. both similar. Three. Let's do another couple. Get these done. So if you want to skip ahead to this bit, you can. I don't mind. It's fairly self-explanatory, the cutting of them all. Gorgeous. I'm thinking that one might be my center page actually. That's what I do next, is to decide on my front page and my center page. Not quite. Okay. Marvellous, there we go, they're all done. A couple of little bits. Okay, so let's go through and decide. I'm pretty sure I want that one as my center page. Quite like that one as my front page. Yeah, possibly that one. Let's have a little look at what we've got already in here. Or we have got some of these that we could have. I have one of those as my center page or my front page. Let's have a little look. You've got that at the front of the page with the journal. Or do I want that one at the front? I don't think I actually want to go with that one. Let's just see. Whether we want that one with that at the front. Decisions. I'm thinking one of these two. I think I'm going to go with this one. Yeah, I'm going to go with that one as my front one. Now, I want to decide on my center. don't think any of those are going to be in the centre, and these are quite neutral, so I don't want those at the centre. I do think that one might make a nice centre. Yeah, front and centre, I think. There we go. So if we now need to decide whether I want any flip outs or anything on this centre page. Right, let me just do a little pinch. What I tend to do is just get all the 4 pages together and just do a pinch there so that I know where the centre is, and a pinch there. I can just roughly see there. So if you had an envelope, I'm thinking an envelope might be quite nice to go in there. Or we could have some flips and flaps, because we can obviously do flips up, out and down. I'm quite tempted to do that actually. Let's see what digital pages we have left. So we've got some from these kits, and then some of these pages here that I didn't actually use. That's nice, isn't it? Because you've got that page as well. Okay. She's only just going to fit on a flip, isn't she? Excuse me. Okay. I do think I would like this one as a flip out in the middle. So I'm going to grab my page that I like to use. It's a bit tatty, but I like to use this as a guide to know. Let me do it this way actually and hold it up to the light. How much? Do you know, she would actually work. She would work. And I could keep this bit as the flap over. So if I had that as the flap over, where would I need to cut? Somewhere down here. Okay, let's do that. I'm trying to keep everything together for that one. Let's cut you along here where I think we can. Okay, so you're going to have that as the fold over. Yeah, that would work. That would work nicely. So it's just how much off the top. I don't want to chop her ears or anything off of her, so I am going to do that. The fold is this line here. I just now need to know how far down I want to come on my page. Grab my pencil. So this is how I kind of work out my little flaps that I want. It's nothing, you know, no, I don't tend to do much measurement with a ruler or anything. I just go by eye, and that's where I kind of want it. So I actually think we could chop you off about there. Okay. Lovely. So that bit's going to fold in there, that's overhanging, and that will just give us a full page to flap out. Okay, yeah, I like that in the centre. So I need to back this now. Colours that we've used are predominantly the greens. How about we have a look and see, unless I just back it with something like this, because that, when that folds out, that page would go quite nicely and it gives you lots of nice writing space. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to back it with this side. What I'm just going to do first is take this white off. There we go. So we can just glue this then. How much white top and bottom? No, there wasn't, so I can just glue it up into the corner on there. Perfect. Okay. Grab a glue page, grab my glue stick, and we want to glue this whole page down. Okay, let's close up to the top. I can do any bits of trimming off afterwards with my scraper. Okay, so that is a flip out number 1 that's going to go in here. So that's going to be a nice big one, and that's going to flip out. I just wonder if we want to do anything on the other side. Let's have a look and see what images we've got. We're up to 47, right, okay. So if I just show you that basically all I would do now is cut this out. Like so, and then once it's dry I would do like I did for this page. I've backed these, once they are dry I round the corners. This red line here is going to be my score line, and then they just get glued together. So I'm going to carry on working on these pages. We haven't quite got to the pages for this one, so this will be in Wednesday's video. Basically Wednesday's video is just going to be carrying on from today, where we will do some more of these lovely pages and get our journals put together. So I hope this has inspired you to start playing with your seasonal festive kits, and I will be back in my next video. Thanks very much for watching. Take care. Bye.